What up, gang? Man, it's your boy, Kenny Man, the one and only. Stops there. But if you're new to this channel, please consider hitting please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that you get notified every time I drop a video. Bruh, Marlon Craft, bruh. This nigga is hard. I just wanna hear what he got for us, because the last reaction that I did, bruh, he was fire, man. He didn't play. So this one is called State of the Union. The last one that I did, I'll link it at the end of the video. It's called Hans Zimmer. So if you wanna see it, watch this video till the end. Let's go.
The state of the union is that there isn't one. If a house divided can't stand, we've been sitting, but sitting officials.
Wow. What? Bro, we're just getting started. The first line. The State of the Union is that there isn't one. Huh?
The state of the union is that there isn't one. If a house divided can't stand, we've been sitting, but sitting officials letting you starve and die. They say for a party, I say it's dogma to America's awful lie. Sniffing the party line, intoxicated from white. This makes superiority created by authority to convince the parts he's still one cast up. Cause at least you not black, and if at least you not that, then if you see him got mad that the elite on backs of your labor, you point at your neighbor instead of up to keep you off track. They told you your sins weren't sins, but beneath that hatred is shame. Your humanity was picked and sold with the cotton of slaves. System is fucked, we benefit passively, white liberals and such. Make a social identity from giving a fuck. But that privilege they may acknowledge, they ain't giving it up. We ain't living it much. The ego's driving the car, and it just depends on where it got its license. How many of us really choose our...
Oh, nigga. The ego is driving the car. It depends where it got its license. Oh, that's a bar, man. What? I hope you understand that, bro. Like, it's something like, bro, if the ego is driving the car, bro, the ego is in control of you. Like, but when he says it depends where he got his license, bro, it depends on how you let it control you, bro. How you control that ego. If you just let it beat you, bro, it's over with you.
Sins, but beneath that hatred is shame. Your humanity was picked and sold with the cotton of slaves. System is fucked, we benefit passively, white liberals and such. Make a social identity from giving a fuck. But that privilege they may acknowledge, they ain't giving it up. We ain't living it much. The ego's driving the car, and it just depends on where it got its license. How many of us really choose our own thoughts and vices? You don't get paid, but you're a walking advertisement. Made us all addicted to fame, so that we work for free. Factless cause their schools ain't teach them how to find them. If they get to choose, they pick the ones that their wants align with. Can you track your opinion to its origin? If not, I hate it. We move without intent, they profit when we not decisive. Rap has been lazily referencing the Matrix for years. Who knew algorithms would really dictate what we cheer? Too lazy to care, afraid to look inward. We live in our own noose, for we live in our own truth. Fake tweets about how you love everyone. You won't even wear a mask to save somebody's grandmother. Entitled to the lies of freedom, you in denial. I've seen this shit for a while. It's lethal, man, word to Dan Glover. You can't fake lightning, but you can plan thunder. Pay a racist brand before we pay attention. I sit in damn wonder. Yeah, and everyone talking generational wealth, but outside making money for ourselves. We won't give the next generation no help. May already be too late to save the fucking planet. If we don't stop playing, there won't be no more generations to help. We train people for survival of the
bro. Start listening. Like that line, like it's super understandable, bro. You don't even have to explain it. Straightforward.
Mother, entitled to the lies of freedom, you in denial. I've seen this shit for a while, it's lethal, man, word to Dan Glover. You can't fake lightning, but you can plan thunder. Pay a racist brand before we pay attention. I sit in damn wonder. Yeah, and everyone talking generational wealth, but outside making money for ourselves. We won't give the next generation no help. May already be too late to save the fucking planet. If we don't stop playing, there won't be no more generations to help. We train people for survival of the fittest in traumatic conditions and sold them things that kill them. We made life into a gamble in the name of capitalism, then tried to hit the democracy switch when COVID hit and now it's destined to fail. You can't abuse populations, leave them destitute and vacant, and then ask them to care about anything but their next move. Our own nation to blame, so I get why we at the club. Still, I ain't say I'm not enraged, I want better from us. I just don't expect it. Trauma is cyclical, the most likely ones to neglect are the neglected. They have futures selling you Molly, lean, Percocet, and you think for a check they need a scheme on vaccine injections? Soft bigotry, no expectations, a lot of fetishization, celebrating regressive themes in the name of progression. And when something truly powerful come, it's hesitation. And there's this fishy correlation between what's considered cool and what profits for corporations. Rappers streaming tens of mils considered not as poppin', cause on their next endeavor, no labor loan's an option. Soul vacancy across the culture, so when they say they do it for it, man, I gotta wonder. The only culture is validate wins and win equals money. Truth like my chest in 06 is beneath with a rugby. I don't even like talking this direct. I ain't no book report ass rapper, but I object to the marriage to greed and clout without heat and doubt of what winning means. Ask why we on different teams, we don't play the same sport. Started getting to some places I've been trying to go and looking around like, yo, this ain't what I came for. So if I gotta give up what's righteous to get it, you can keep it. Fuck a popular lie, I'd rather be a truthful secret. Heard of me indeed, a truth self-assessment. Truth is, if not for COVID, Trump would've won re-election in a landslide. So we evaded Armageddon for good old store brand depression. But if a leader more savvy and less sociopathic with true fascist aspirations come along, it's gonna be tragic. 74 million proved if the right rhetoric is used, we could end up on the wrong side of World War II too. And to defeat white supremacy, you gotta first want to defeat white supremacy. I don't think most of us really do. How many white mirror convos really bearing fruit? The only hope is that this moment in history looks the same in both timelines of what the end could be, whether it's the infection rising up and we fight and quell, or if it outscraps us and humanity just dies and fails. It was always gonna get worse before it got better. Racism was never gonna go quietly to the night. It never will, but I do believe that it along with greed could make its way out of our institutions so that all are free one day. I ain't say that it will, but today looks like today, and both versions of the story so gon' grab you a quill. It depends what we do. There's only one person the future starts and ends with, it's you.
Man, this nigga spitting facts. He's spitting facts, bro. Stop playing with Marlon, bro. Marlon is the best, man. Marlon is the best, bro. Tell me if you enjoyed the video. If you did, bro, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so that you get notified every time I drop a video. Drop a like, drop a comment, share the video. Let's keep the family growing. MatGang for life. Let's get it.